Hey guys, I'm back again with another video. Now as you can see, straight away, you can tell face cam's different. Now the reason why is just because, it's quite simple actually. When I was originally recording the face cam, I was using my computer's webcam, and recording on my computer's webcam and recording the gameplay at once made the gameplay and the webcam slightly laggy, but if I record them separately, it should be completely fine. Also my mouse is on the screen, so there you go, fixed. But yeah, so hopefully now, there should be absolutely no lag whatsoever. Let's just keyboard. Why is my keyboard being like this? For the actual app is being like this. Why? Oh, there we go. Oh, of course, that's why. It's because never mind. I was trying to move using WASD. I've been playing a lot of PC Skyrim recently, so yeah. But yeah, I've decided I'm just gonna switch over to this, and it should be nicer for you guys anyway. Right, so if we look here, our Pokemon, we're not going to bother going through the moves or anything. Peckish, level 12, I was about to say Caterpie, Catpie, level 12, KFC, level 12, Squirt, level 12, Minosaurus, level 13, and Drug, level 13. I really need to get used to this. Okay, S is B, because I used to not play any games on the PC. My mouse is back on the screen again. I used to not play any games on the PC, but now I've downloaded Skyrim on it, so it's like, oh, well, it's great. But, right, in the last episode... Okay, never mind, this encounter is just going to interrupt us. In the last episode, we did a bit of here. That's great. Mount Moon. We did a little bit of Mount Moon, first room and a few others. And we're going to continue with that. We're hopefully going to get down... I think the way we're going to do this is we're just going to go through, collect all the items, battle all the trainers, and then keep going back to the Pokemon Center at the end of each episode, until we get outside and then the other end. And obviously throughout that time we're just going to be battling every single wild Pokemon because they're only like 3-4 levels underneath us, so it's worth it I think. Oh, you're a trainer? Didn't I read about you? Wait for my friends to find me here. We definitely battled her. Is there something up with the save file? There might actually be... Wait, load quick save? No. Open ROM. I'm going to try this. I'm going to try opening ROM and then just going with that. I think that's it. This has confuzzled me because I know for a fact we saved at the end of the last episode. Or maybe not at the end of the episode, but after I finished recording. Either one. Right, we're in here. That's it. I thought the team looked a bit odd. Oh, is that the exact same? Right, I'm gonna go in there, and I'm just going to see if, already 3 minutes in, wow. I'm gonna go, Zubat, leave me alone. It's level 6, anyway, there's no point in battling it. Also, as you may be able to tell, or you might not, I don't know, but I've muted the speakers. You can still hear everything, but I can't. Really? Really? Okay, that's great. I don't know why that Zubat had to come there. Huh. So, did it not save properly? I don't know. I probably failed to save it, but either way, we're not going to do the same thing as last episode. We might as well just battle the trainers and go ahead, and then off camera I'll do what I did in the last episode, which I think was just go down around the outskirts and, oh god, 14th of February. I remember this battle, I remember it was very annoying. So, this always seems to happen, if you haven't realised, with these, with the ROMs and all that for this channel. Every single time, there's always, well not every time, but most of the time, there's always a problem with the saving. Which is just very annoying. I actually had trouble getting this video started because when I was about to record it, OBS decided it wanted to crash, and then I reloaded it, and then it crashed again, and then I reloaded it. And it finally worked. Why does Peckish have to be asleep? Seriously. I'm so happy that Clefairy did not use Pound, because I realised straight after I mashed A that I would have died then. Peckish would be deadish. That was very close. Oh, thank god that didn't affect me. Well, didn't affect me, it means it missed. They just put didn't affect because they probably couldn't fit another text file or something. A text file saying dodged. but they didn't want to go through the bother. They probably didn't want to bother with having to code it, so I'd have the nickname and then dodge the attack. There we go. I've got hiccups apparently. I've just contracted hiccups just now. I make it sound like it's a disease. Well, back off, mate. I've contracted hiccups. You don't want to catch it. Okay, seriously, this Clefairy is just annoying me. It's spamming growl. Well, that wouldn't normally be a bad thing because it's not really attacking me. It's preventing me from doing damage and then pounding me. I think by the end of the last episode, the whole team was like level 14, 13. 13, 14, not 14, 13. While it is technically right, it's really not. Also, I was meant to go down to quick attack, but I'm literally spamming A. Oh, did it again. Oh, never mind. Worked. Because back in Gen 1, quick attack is better, it's a stronger move, and you always move first. But now, quick attack is weaker by 10, but you go first. I should probably move the team around. Not think about it, because some of them are like this. Well, you know what I could do? I could just swap them over for Pokemon that are healthy and then go back to the Pokemon Center. So in case I do come across any wild Pokemon, you know, I'm protected. Yeah, I definitely got that item right in that corner. I don't know why I pointed, you can't see me pointing. But the item in the corner, if you saw that, I definitely got that. If you watched the last episode, you would remember. You'd remember that I got it. So, I'm happy that there was only one Zubat on the way out, because otherwise, that would have been really, really annoying. Honestly, if you also may be able to tell, I am slightly annoyed about it not saving, but really not, because in the last episode, it's not like we beat the gym, or went all the way through a route, caught an incredible Pokemon, caught a shiny, even though shinies aren't in Gen 1, but yeah, it's not like something incredible. All we literally did was travelled around and caught items and battled wild Pokemon. Also, if you're wondering why I didn't go up the other side, it's just because I've already been there. I think it was the episode prior to the last one. I know, fine, I'll go down here. Seeing as it's here, I'll probably forget afterwards anyway. Because I think in the last episode it was a lot of me doing this and failing. Or trying to do this and mainly me just going back. So I might as well just get, like, here, for example, because there's Team Rocket, and I kind of get satisfaction for beating the evil teams in Pokemon, just because it's like, I'm doing my part in being good. Also, I don't know if you heard that with my voice then, but when I hit my chest, it went, because that happens with stuff. I was about to say with vibrations, so it sounds clever, but then I stopped myself because I realised that probably isn't correct. Bet it is now I've said that. I don't know what's correct, okay, so I stopped myself from saying something before any of you Scientology people, if you exist, come in and attack me. Scientology is completely different to science. So I don't know why I said Scientology, but science people. Science people. I might just shut up now. If the rest of this video is me being completely silent, then that's just because I've decided to shut up. So I don't say anything that's going to land me in YouTube jail. What if YouTube does actually have a jail? Just for like, I don't know, if Keemstar uses copyrighted music, just like, go to jail, like, a minute, use copyrighted music. Right, hopefully, I'm going to be able to one-shot the Zubat. It's one level underneath, but, okay, I was just going to say I've got the type advantage and stab, but I'm not. This is something that I used to get confused a lot about. I used to always think that Butterfree was Bug Psychic or Flying Psychic, either one. Oh no, so that leveled me up. But I used to always think that Butterfree was. I've got a bit of skin sticking. I'm literally going to tend to some skin that's sticking up right now because otherwise I'm going to forget, peel it off in the middle of the video, and then cry from pain. Just joking. It doesn't hurt that much, but you know what I mean. It is a painful thing when you peel skin off and then get salt in the little cut. That's actually happened to me. I peeled skin off and then I ended up going to McDonald's that night and then I was eating the chips, or fries as you say in America, and, oh yeah, I forgot about that dude spray, it's just like, get behind me! But I was eating some chips, fries, whatever you want to call them, and then like mid-hand delve into the box, I was like, ah, because I had managed to get the salt in the cut. Well, cut. It's not really cut. It's more like just like a gap in your skin layer. Alright, I should probably switch Pokemon who's at front because I don't want to end up with a level 20 Butterfree with the rest of my teams like level 13, level 12, level 13. Level 13, level 12, level 13. I meant level like 13 and then just level 12, level 13, that's like there. But I said it way too fast, it would sound like level 13, level 12, level 13. I speak too fast sometimes. I also speak with a weird ah on every single word that has an A in the middle of it, like fast. Like that, I just did it. I do that really, I don't know why. I really don't know why, but I do it subconsciously, and it confuses me why I do it, but I kind of like that I do it. I sound really posh and like I actually mean something. That got depressing, but right, let's just take down the Zubat with like bubbles. Yeah. No, sorry. I used to be able to do the impression, like, I wouldn't say perfectly, but decently good. But now that's kind of just gone to the trash. It's like, no. I could do the same with pizza, but no, not anymore. Like, the only thing I can actually do is just meow. Meow. Lowish, lowish, meow. That's it. I can say no and Lois, and that's it. I could do Herbert, though. I was about to just say a random line and then realise that that would make no sense. Oh, so many sweet girl. I can kind of do it, kind of not. You can be the judge on that. If you don't watch Family Guy, I just realised if you don't watch Family Guy, you've probably got no idea what I'm talking about. You probably think there's been someone, or 3 people on my channel, by the name Stewie, and then one called Peter and one called Herbert, and I'm just doing impressions of them. No, it's from show Family Guy if you haven't seen. I just opened that back up. It's from Family Guy if you haven't seen it. If you haven't seen it, you should. It's really good. Promise I'm not sponsored by Fox. Also, that didn't rhyme. No. I was meant to say that wasn't meant to rhyme, but then I cut myself off saying that didn't rhyme because of the last line. That rhymed. But, yeah. I can't remember what rhymed to now. Something on Fox. Not Fox. Something rhymed, let's just say that. Also, I thought I was on Squirtle for a second, so I went down to click Bubble and then realised that was like Leah or something. Leah or Growl. Because I've switched over to Peckish. Alright. This is actually not as bad as it was in the last episode, but like, we're 13 minutes in, and in the last episode I think we were at this point in like 20 minutes or something. I was just about to say we've probably been lucky with wild encounters, but so far we've probably gone through about 6-7 of them. So we haven't been that lucky. I'm lucky with the experience though. I keep getting 69 and that's just beautiful. Right, I'm gonna go down here, get the item. I think there's a trainer, so I'll battle them and then I'll go back to the Pokemon Center. Go back along the outskirts because I think there's an item further up on the far right side. And I think there's a trainer, well I think there's 2 trainers. I think we only battled one in the last episode, but we might have actually done both. No, I worded that badly. I think we've battled both of them. But no, we might have battled both of them, but I think we've done one. There we go. That's what I was trying to say. But we'll look into it. Did Peckish even get hurt in the last battle? Or does Leech Life just do... Oh, okay, it just does a little. I was trying to say just do so little, but I went to say just do so little. Yeah, no. Okay, down here, there's this guy, and then there's an item in the corner. What? Don't sneak up on me. Oh, why did... I don't know if you saw that, it was flashing. It flashed once when the first text box came up, and then flashed again just then. Magnemite. That's not good, seeing as Peckish is up front. But I don't think it learns any electric type moves until a bit later on, so I'm just gonna peck it. Or not. Yeah, maybe not. I mean, Tackle doesn't do too... Okay, you know what, I'm gonna lower its attack, just because Tackle did like, what, 5 damage or something. I'm actually gonna lower its attack and then lower its defense a little. Because Peckish isn't gonna be that useful against it after this. So I use Leah again once, and then I'll switch it out. So I've lowered its attack twice and now lowered its defense twice. And I'm going to test this by using Peck and just seeing how much I do. Okay, decent amount more. So he only does like 3. I'm risking it by doing this because if he gets a critical, that's literally going to ignore the other things. So I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna pop over to KFC. No, I'm not going to go to KFC, and I would like to, but I'm not going to. I'm just gonna send out KFC and quick attack it. Quick attack that mofo. Why did I choose mofo? Of all the words I could have chosen, and I chose mofo. It's Voltorb. It's Voltorb. I can say it. It's Voltorb. It's a Voltorb. I'm gonna murder it with quick attack. Wonder when Peckish gets quick attack. I don't know if it did in the last episode. The thing is, I recorded the last episode about a month ago because if you've been on the channel for like 2 or 3 months, you probably noticed a pattern where I upload 3 videos each month. One's normally a creepypasta. One's like half the time it's a Nuzlocke video, and then sometimes it's a random thing or a top 10 or questions or something like something around top 10. More like list based, like a lot of editing put into the video. Not like this where I literally just play a game for 30 minutes, record it, and then just layer them. But literally put the background in, layer them, bada bing bada boom, done. I was gonna go back out, but I don't think I need to. Because Peckish is somewhat low health, so I should probably swap that. But everyone else is level 13. So I can just, I've got Mileycyrus and Drug, they're both full health. They're both full health. They are both full health. There we go. We're only 17 minutes in. I looked at that 4 minutes ago and said, oh, we're only 13 minutes in. Time flies when you're making a YouTube video, I guess. I mean, that's something that is actually true. It's true, because when I film the videos for the main channel, I've recently... Okay, I'm recording this mid-November. I think it's the 14th today. I think it's going to be the 19th when you see it. Because I make a schedule for the channel, but then sometimes I don't stick to it, because I'm like, actually, no, I think it'll be better if I release it on this date. Ah, there's an item there. Nice. Rare candy. I remember getting that before and being like, that will be useful when we get to the league. Right, I'm gonna... Oh, I pressed the wrong thing. Let's just do that. Pop out again, and then battle this guy. Head back, there's an item there. I thought it said have to go through this cave. Go through this cave to get to Cerulean City. I know. I have played Gen 1 before, you know. Also, if you're wondering why I'm using the display capture on OBS instead of the actual thing, because if you don't know how you can tell, it's because of the little lines on the top of the screen. That didn't help at all. I should use Poison's thing, because Poison's good, but... Well, good against bug types. Of course, that only hit twice. But, yeah, the like white line with the title of the thing, and the thing is there's file options and help at the top. If I was using the gameplay, that wouldn't be there, but the thing is that when I'm actually using this, as you can see at the top, there's a little, I was about to say FPS. Is it? Well, yeah, I think it is FPS. Whatever it is at the top, it keeps changing. So if I was to use that, then it would actually, I'd say maybe select it when it said 58/60. So that's 58, 60 FPS. And then it would change like 59, and I don't think it would continue recording, because it's the same thing, but it's by a different name than it was. So I'm using the display capture because I don't want to risk that. And plus, once before, I used the, I tried to use the capture thing, the actual game capture, and it just decided it didn't want to work, so I decided to settle with display capture. So I selected it, came out, and it was just black. Like, even though this was open, it was just a black screen. So, and it's supposed to be open when you close it. Not when you close it, but when you minimize it. When you close it, it should go back. But when you've minimized it, it should still have the gameplay up now. So yeah, I went with this, and now it's fine, and I don't want to go back and test if the other thing will work. But the good thing is, I can go up get this. I could probably use that now, but I'll use it later on so I don't have to go back if I'm in a bit of a critical situation. Let's do that's kind of a high level. Definitely going to take it down. I mean, I've got drug. It's not like I'm not going to be able to take it down. I'm level 13, it's level 10. I'm fully evolved. It's not. And Fury Attack is good when it hits more than twice, which is done like twice in a row now. Except twice. Okay. Alright. I'm going to keep going up. I don't know if there's another item. I don't think there is, but it should loop back out and I can go from that way. I think I hit 3 times then, which is nice. Okay, just going up. Have I gone in the path of that trainer? If I've gone in the path of the trainer, it's not going to be a bad thing because I do have potions, so if I need to heal up in battle I can. But I really hope I haven't, just because I don't want to risk it. You know, I don't want to risk it. And the thing is, as well, it's even more, like, oh god, is it going to happen because I'm here? Okay, no, I'm fine. Ooh. But yeah, because I got a wild battle, it's one of those things where you have to wait until the battle's over, and then you might be weaker at the end of it, and it's like, oh no, which makes it worse. Right. I'm just going to run from this Geodude, because I don't want to switch out, and then Poison Sting and Fury Attack are both going to be bad, because that's a rock type. I'm only going to battle like the Zubat, because I think there's only Zubat and Geodude in here. Maybe if we go lower down there's others, but I think it's just Zubat. We might be able to get Onyx, actually. Also, if you're wondering why I haven't caught a Pokemon, I did actually catch a Zubat in here before, but then, because I was going to train up and stick Golbat on the team, just because then it's like, well, it's not really extra type coverage, but I was going to originally replace Spearow. It's just that Drug's already poison, and I'm going to replace Drug eventually, hopefully, with a Nidoking or a better poison type or something. So I felt like if I replaced Peckish with a Zubat and leveled it up, I'd have a mainly poison flying type. I'd have a backup flying type as well, and it should be a bit stronger than Peckish for a little bit. Or that might be it eventually. And I think it gets a bit better moves, and the typing's a bit better as well, being flying and poison instead of, I think, just flying and normal, or just flying. Or just normal, actually. No, it would have to be part flying type for electric moves to hurt it. So probably normal flying or something. Better typing. So I decided to go with that, and when I was trying to train it up, actually at the bottom of this route, just down here, it actually decided not that it decided it wanted to die, but I forgot to switch it out. Or I was going to switch it out and they got a critical hit. I can't remember how it happened, it was like 2 months ago. But either way, Zubat fainted and I was like, I guess Peckish should come back on the team. Because I didn't really care, seeing as... Because I love Crobat, but in Gen 1 Crobat doesn't exist. So, I wasn't like particularly excited to try and get a Crobat or anything. It's just kind of there, almost. Right. I literally just... That's kind of funny. I just swapped Drug and... is that? I think that's KFC, isn't it? Oh no, Peckish. Just swapped both of those. Because if you don't know already, I like to have the weaker Pokemon up front, because that means when a battle comes in, you don't have to switch out to your weaker Pokemon to train them, which normally results in that weaker Pokemon being hit and then having a bigger chance of dying. So I stick the weaker Pokemon at the front of the party, so any Pokemon that comes in, I can fight it. I can fight it, and if it's a Pokemon that's, like say for instance, my weakest Pokemon is my Fire type or something I have on the team, but then I can't speak. Fire type I have on the team, and then the Pokemon that comes in is a Water type. I'm not going to bother trying to fight it unless I somehow have a Grass type move or an Electric type move or something. Well, Type Flushing can learn Thunder Punch actually, so yeah. But if I don't have a move that's good against it, or I can't guarantee to hit it in one shot or not faint, I'm going to switch out. It's a better system than sending in my strongest Pokemon and then getting my weaker one hit, by sending in my weaker one and then sending in my strongest one, which would get hit instead. Better system. Why do I have to go Wild Thing out to there? Why there? We're like 25 minutes in almost, so I think all we can actually do, which is actually kind of sad because it's just the same thing as last episode, is just battle this trainer. Oh, you really have to Supersonic me? Really? 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 Oh, of course. I was hoping... Whoa! Okay. I know Peckish is a strong Pokemon and all that, like the amount of damage it did to that Zubat, but if it hits itself, that did like 10 damage. Doing 10 damage. Okay. It doing 10 damage to itself when this is a Nuzlocke and it's only got 37 HP. That is so scary. That is so strong against itself. Oh, that's horrible. That's actually horrible. Oh. Don't know why it had to confuse me as well. It's just like, hi, you're confused now. And then I smacked myself a few times. Oh, were you kidding? I was just going to switch out so Peckish was going to be behind KFC or something. But, yeah, I can't actually... Oh, no, I can't switch out, so I'm going to have to go in and switch out straight away. Unless I know I can... Oh, it's an Oddish. Okay, I should be able to beat this Oddish with Peck, because it's Stab, it's super effective, I'm 2 levels higher, it survived, oh god. Okay, Absorb, that's fine, it's not going to heal itself much and it's not going to do too much to me. So I can... Okay, that's fine. I beat it, I'm happy about that. Now that I beat it, I can actually switch out to another Pokemon. Even though it's only a Bellsprout, I'm going to be like, okay, I'm running. See, the thing is, in the normal games, like if I'm playing, for instance, like Diamond, I'm playing through Diamond now, I would normally just keep in my Pokemon and go for it, and then if they faint, oh, it doesn't matter because it's not a Nuzlocke. But with this, even though I had like 9 health or something left, and I'm against a Pokemon that I have a type advantage against, 2 levels higher, and have a Stab move against, it's still a really risky thing to leave them in just in case this Pokemon happens to know a move that's either good against you, or that just happens to get a critical hit, like if they use Quick Attack or Tackle or something and then it gets a critical hit and your Pokemon dies. So you have to be extra careful, which is kind of annoying, kind of not. It's kind of just obvious. Alright, let's do this, switch it for Minosaurus, and I'm going to switch... Oh wow, that did do nothing. I'm going to stick Minosaurus up front. I keep going to press escape to get out of the menu because I'm used to Skyrim, but no, that's not what it is here. It's literally S. D is to open the menu, and then S is just back. A is A, S is B, D is start, and F is select, I think. Yeah, it must be select. Because I've got it so all my fingers are on the keys, so I can literally just pinky for A, ring finger for B, well, S, you know, middle finger for the menu, which is D, and then index finger for F, which I don't think I'm going to have to use until I get a bicycle, but that's in, Vermilion, because I have to get to Cerulean, do the Cerulean gym, go down to Vermilion, get the bicycle voucher, and then go back up to Cerulean to get the bike. Alright, let's heal, and then... Oh, I'm gonna end the episode. I don't know why I'm like slightly out of breath. It's probably from my non-stop talking for half an hour. That was a weird voice crack. It wasn't like a voice crack, it was just my voice cut out. Right, I'm gonna go closer to the exit so I know this actually saves. And then I'm going to save because, let's be honest, if this recording doesn't work, it really doesn't matter because it's literally just the same as the last episode. I could just scrap this recording and record the next episode, but I've recorded it now, so I might as well just upload it. So sorry about that. Unless I record another episode and upload that this month. I could do that actually. But anyway, yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have, you should hit that like button and subscribe button as it helps out this channel a lot. That's it for me, so keep on catching.